Welcome back. We're inside about street lives. I've told you when I was living on the street, so we continue from there. I was sleeping outside when it was 25 degrees minus. Outside ventilation, London, England. I was sleeping in paper boxes all over England, London. I was sleeping on the beach when it was 25 degrees on the night time in Spain. During my 4 months without food, without cash, everything. I lost 20 kilos in 4 months. Didn't almost change gearing at any time, but I washed my gearing in the ocean where they had a shower to the beach. Then I broke in places like gym, etc., and took shower and cleaned myself up. We had free hostels somewhere, free food in the bigger cities, soup kitchen, or they delivered by bus on the street. But sleeping on the street is the worst possible life you can do or have. You must always be a fighter, or you must learn to be a fighter or lay down and cry. You learn to kill for food. I learned it all. I never forget what I saw in Spain. Whole families that were standing outside restaurants, circle, searching for food in the garbage cans, and took all the food they can eat. I never forget this one either. One Muslim that was still praying, he had no food or shelter. He also took food from McDonald's. I never forget what I saw, what I learned during those 4 months. A street life, rough sleeper, comes out of two reasons: no cash, no work, or your intelligence aren't big at all. With other words, you need help because you can't take care of yourself. Like handicap. I never forget. I met one man on a Greyhound bus. He was black, and he was my best friend from New York to Los Angeles. He was in that bad shape, retarded, handicapped. He couldn't even find he couldn't even find a way to get help from the social workers. There was so many. There was many who should been in psychiatry, etc. I met killers, people, tortures, pedophile. In some countries, they offered me money if I sold myself to them. By sex actions, etc. But street life is the worst life you ever can imagine. I highly recommend you if you're living in the street, sleep at the hostels, free airports, and central stations, where there is camera surveillance, security guards, or else they rob you at any time at night time. Best place, best place to keep your belongings is in between the legs. Only place they don't check or steal from you. And with the soup kitchen and hostels, when you're outside on the street, it's not every day you get you get what's the name of it, food or you can sleep on a hostel. So village life. Village life is full of conflicts, bad thinking about everyone in the village, and bad quality of life. They all know each other and judge each other usually the worst possible way. No big things to do, see places or big shops or big entertainments. No big possibilities. Therefore, people have nothing to do except to tell gossip and fight with each other. Once again, keep for yourself as individual or family. Then it's the best choice to live in a house or on the countryside and work for family life. Worst place for getting intelligence since none of them want to learn. None of
Him.
them want to learn.
Shit, man.
Let's say 90% don't want to learn, 10% want to develop themselves, and those usually move away from the village to the bigger cities when they are old enough. But I recommend you if you go up in a village, go to the bigger cities and then move back when you see the world travel when you see the world travel, been in bigger cities, when to start a family. But I do recommend for family life. Uh, we take a break there.